Good morning guys and welcome back to another vlog. I want to start this vlog by taking you through our video sponsor this week, Naked Wine. I am so obsessed with this company. It is connecting you guys directly with independent winemakers and it's cutting out that middleman. So instead of your wine going from the vineyard to the store to you with a bunch of extra money, this is cutting out that middleman. It is literally vineyard to door, saving you guys 30% from what you would usually buy from store-bought wines, and it's making dreams come true for these beautiful independent winemakers. It's literally nothing I love more than opening my front door to a case of wine. I don't think anything is paired better than cooking dinner after a long day with a little touch of wine. Naked Wines are offering my viewers $100 off their first case of a dozen wines, which brings it down to $89 for 12 bottles of wine. This works out to be about $7.50 for a bottle of wine, and guys, it's not the bottom shelf. These are some of the top award-winning independent wines from Australia and NZ. Like, let's support our community. It is not a lock-in contract. There are no lock-in fees. If you do want to continue using Naked Wines after your first case, you can become an angel and you simply put $40 into your Naked Wines account each month. Use that towards wine on the go, or save up that money, and if you've got a big event coming up, you can be like, oh my god, I've got $200 in my account, I'm going to order a case of wines and that covers my big dinner party coming up. Like, I love this kind of thing. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to Naked Wines for sponsoring this vlog, and don't forget to click the link. I'll put it in my description and in my comments. You get $100 off your first case if you've got an event coming up, or if you're like me and you just like having some drinks on hand to offer to guests. $100 off your first case of 12 wines, taking it down to $89.95, $7.50 a bottle. If any questions about it, don't forget to write to me in the comments. I always respond. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I actually just popped out after filming my opening vlog starter, whatever. I popped out and went to H&M because I can't help myself. I went to the mall because Jackson wanted new trackies, and then I ended up getting a bunch of stuff. I went to H&M, I went to Sephora, and I went to, there's another blaze, Supre actually, weirdly enough, because, you know, because we are moving and I shouldn't be spending. But of course I am, because it's my personality type. So I thought I would show you what I got, and one of the, oh, what's happening here? This is very, got a little boof on this side. One of the things, I need a fringe cut guys. Visibility is low. Visibility is very low. I need to message my hairdresser. But one of the things I got was this new makeup brand. I'm like tried and true tested MCO fan, but doesn't mean I'm not into buying other things, kind of like, you know, like trying other things. I always want to try things. And I was actually looking in Sephora at the Esme Skin Minerals and saw this really cute brand, and it was the packaging that sold me on this, which, like, hilarious. But I just loved the packaging, and it literally made me want to buy the product purely based on the packaging and the price too, mind you. Like, it was quite cheap. So it's a brand called Pixie by Petra, and they had all these like little foundation sticks and bronzing sticks and stuff. Let me show you. This is their little foundation base. I think it's like kind of a probably more of like a tint than like a full coverage foundation. Let me show you. Look how cute this packaging is. So it's like, it almost kind of gives me deodorant vibes. But I just think it's so cute. So you pull that up and then you can twist it like this, twist it back down, and this is there. It's a foundation moisture stick, so you can kind of just like swipe it onto the skin, and then I guess either use your hands, makeup brush, or a sponge. So I got their foundation, and they actually had a deeper foundation as well. Their bronzing stick had a lot of sparkles in it, and I'm not like huge on sparkles, so I actually just got their darker foundation stick to use as like a contour. Are these not so cute though? And then I also got, these were about $30 each, so like definitely for like face coverage, I guess, like for, you know, every part of the face. Like I think for any kind of foundation or anything under $40 I think is a hit. This is their little blush. How cute. I'm loving this. Like I just think these are so cute. And again, like I said, like packaging fully sold me. And then I got one which is like a darker foundation, just for the days that I am covered in fake tan. So excited. And then I also got their little eye. This is the depuffing, oh, their eye patches. These are their depuffing eye patches. And comes with the little stick that kind of helps you pull each one up. Oh, they're very hydrated. And at the moment, I'm definitely not sleeping as well as I would like to be every night. So I thought being able to chuck these on in the morning while I'm getting the girls ready for school, amazing. I also went to I went to H&M because Jackson wanted some more like just track, like hoodies, jumpers. And then obviously because he was getting more, I wanted more, because that's the way it works, right? So H&M, I didn't find any nice big hoodies. Like these are the ones I got for him. I got him like a chocolate brown. And then I got him like this nice like cream, because I thought he could also wear these out when he's trekking the surf and stuff under like his like big jackets and stuff. But then obviously like I wanted, you know, a comfy track pant suit outfit to wear. But they didn't have any. And then I went to Glassons. The Glassons is very expensive now, guys. I don't know what happened. Like a tracksuit bottoms were like $59. I was like, okay, well, no, I'm not going to spend that much. So I went to Sephora and got like a little jogger set. I think they were like $60 for the pair, as opposed to like Glassons, which was $60 each. Sorry about the noise in the background. It's my washing machine just telling me it's finished. So I got that for me. So I've got some comfies to put on as well. And then I got this cute little faux alpaca like cardigan, because I just think that's so, I just love anything fluffy right now. I can tell this is going to make me sweat because it's highly synthetic. Of course I bought this. It's called the Phoebe cardigan. Phoebe fluffy knit. Go and buy it, guys. Look how cute it is though. But anyway, so that's what I went and bought. I was thinking what would be fun would be to sit down and have a bit of a Q&A with you guys, because you asked me the most amazing questions and I wasn't able to do my Q&A in last week's vlog. So I thought I could do it in this vlog, do a little Q&A. But what I might do is I might go and wash my makeup off and do my makeup with these new products, see what they're like before I start telling you guys to go and buy them. Obviously not sponsored or anything, like I just went and bought these myself from Sephora. But I thought I could do my makeup, put my new tracksuit on, get a bit cozy, sit down with you guys and do a Q&A. What do you reckon? Let's do it. Okay guys, new trackie is on. I gotta say, nothing feels better than a cozy new tracksuit. Like nothing is more comfy. These are definitely too big for me, so I've had to fold them over. But I think I would still prefer that with like the extra bagginess on the legs than a small. But anyway, cute little tracksuit. Happy days for me. I just realized though I might do a quick clean so that I can just relax and sit down with you guys and have a chat. So I'm going to clean up that situation, clean up the girls' room, get everything feeling fresh, light the diffusers, relax, and then sit down with you guys. walking around cleaning with the little pixie eye patches on. Anyway, I've had these on for probably like 20 minutes now. I'm going to take these off and then get into our little makeup routine whilst answering some of your questions, which I'm so excited about. I actually got way more questions than I had anticipated. So I'm just going to answer the ones that I got like multiples of kind of thing, because then I know like there's a bunch of you keen to know. Get that out of the way. Gone. Okay, so first question. I got a bunch of questions about how I fill my cup, how I look after my mental health, how I kind of like handle overwhelm, burnout, all of that kind of stuff. And this question I feel like is so prevalent right now because of what Jackson and I are going through with like our move and everything. Like we have so much on our plate that burnout, like stress, overwhelm has been like very evident in our lives. The main way that I deal with it is like I'm very open about the way I'm feeling. For me, I have Jackson, who I can kind of use as a sounding board and also just like as a good support system, and like vice versa for him with me. The main thing for me is like, you know, just acknowledging that it's okay not to be okay. Like it's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel overwhelmed and stressed and burnt out, especially having young children. Like I think that that's just like a very easy emotion to fall into and feeling to fall into, is just being overwhelmed, stressed, because kids are overwhelming. So my main thing is I always ensure that I'm open with Jackson, and when I need to tap out, like I need to set time aside for myself, I do. I think when you like have time away from the kids, sometimes that mum guilt can creep in. So it's just like acknowledging that it's okay to be away from your kids if you have that ability. Like I think just being able to have that one support person, whether it be a parent, a partner, you know, a friend that can come and look after your kids so that you're able to step away and have some time to yourself. Like even just going and sitting in a cafe and having a coffee by yourself, like that's a big way to, for me personally, fill my cup. I'm not in the house because the issue is sometimes when I'm at home, even if the girls aren't here, this is where I work. This is where I'm with the kids. This is where I cook dinner. This is where I do the laundry. This is where I spend a lot of my time. And so when I'm here, I'm not necessarily like filling my cup, only because I'm always with the like thought in the back of my mind, like I gotta go and do this and I gotta go and do that and I better go over here and I've got this to do, and oh, like I need to rearrange Willow's room, or this needs to change, or this needs to be sold, or this needs to be thrown out, and I can't relax my brain. So for me, like filling my cup involves like just getting out of the house and getting out of the house without the girls to go and be somewhere that is not here. But guys, like with the amount of questions I have, I think it's like really evident that burnout in parenthood is ripe. So if you are watching YouTube and thinking, oh my God, these mums love every second of parenthood and I feel, you know, burnt out and overwhelmed and like I'm not enjoying every second of it and I mustn't be a good mum, wrong. You are wrong. You are a great mum. You're a great mum because you can acknowledge the fact that like I need to fill my cup in order to fill my children's cups. You know, like there are days that I'll have that I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Being a mum is so hard. No one's listening to me. Everyone's shouting. Everyone's fighting. People are hitting each other. Like this is the Wild West. I hope that made sense, guys. I feel like I waffled on a little bit there, but like I really just deal with burnout by offloading and venting to Jackson and asking for time out. And then when I'm like in the midst of it, like when I'm in the chaos with the girls, I do go and just like have a breather by myself sometimes. Like I'll take myself off to the bedroom by myself and just like sit and breathe for a sec. Okay guys, also I'm really sorry that the lighting's going in and out. It's like a really windy, cloudy but sunny day. So like I just keep getting in the ebbs and flows of the clouds. By the way guys, so far on my face, I actually layered two of the... I layered the beige and the warm. Whoops. Beige and the warm together it's really, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's really dewy. Like, it's kind of given me like a really nice, not shine. I don't want to say shine because I have quite oily skin, so I don't want to be shiny, but it feels like quite dewy, like very hydrating. So that was with 2 layers, and it's actually given me quite a good coverage, I would say. I might do a little bit of concealer to brighten up under my eyes. This is the MCO Beauty concealer. Okay, so next question was, how did Jackson and I meet? And what, oh heavens, this is light. Oh well. What the hardest part of motherhood is. Okay, we'll start with Jackson and I. Jackson and I met out when we were 24. I actually did know him though, because we're from the northern beaches of Sydney, and if you know the northern beaches, it is like incestuous. Like everyone knows everyone, I don't know, in each other's business. Like it's one of those kind of areas. But yeah, I did know of him, and he was like so gorge, so couldn't really miss him. He still is gorge, guys. Like, he's a very handsome man. But we were out one night. We'd both just gotten out of relationships and we went dancing. We were at like a bar in Manly that we used to love going to called Belgrave, and they used to have like a friend of ours used to DJ, and it was so much fun. And yeah, we just met and it just worked for us. Like it just stars aligned kind of thing, and that was 9 years ago. Crazy, but yeah. And then we got engaged after 3 years, got married a year later, and then had Willow a couple of years after that. So yeah, it just, everything fell into place perfectly for us, and it was just the right time, right place at the right time. And then the hardest part of motherhood was honestly for me just like the fear, you know, like when you're with a newborn, like the fear, everything was scary. Like, are they warm enough? Is she getting enough milk? Is there like just all of the unknown kind of thing was the hardest thing. And then obviously just like giving up your freedom. Like for a mum, for a new mum, I think the hardest thing is just not being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. You know, you can't just like go and do whatever you want to do because you might have work, or you know, you need money to do it or whatever. But just like honestly the day-to-day, not being able to do things that you want to do, like just have a shower when you've had a newborn and you're scared like to leave them in the bouncer in the bathroom where you can see them, that still seems scary. Like that was the hardest part for me. And then, you know, it just like progresses over time where things get easier and then other things get harder. Like I'm more scared now about I'm just scared of them now. Like they just rule the roost here. So I'm just like, now I'm just like, the hardest part of motherhood is being scared of your daughters because they're like little dictators. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm loving this makeup. I love that as a contour. Like that is so nice. I'm obsessed. Okay, next question. Okay, so what did I do for work before I worked for Jackson and my business? I was in beauty and I started a lash lift and lamination business called Nueva Brows, and I loved it. And then I had Willow and I just couldn't kind of get my head around how to do it all together. And so I never went back, and now I'm gonna open again. I am going to open. So that's going to be another exciting future moment in my vlogs, because I need something for myself and I miss doing it. I miss my clients, I miss everything. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be opening up my beauty business again. And great question, because really relevant. I think I'm going to open it up in August. So it will definitely be featured on the vlog on how I've styled my beauty room, how I'm opening it up, how I'm advertising, all of that kind of stuff. So that'll be a fun little ride that we can all do together. This is so pretty. I'm obsessed with this makeup. Okay, so next question is about names, and how we came up with the girls' names. And yeah, funnily enough, so Willow we loved because of the alliteration with Willow Wall. We just thought it was so pretty and it's such a like whimsical kind of name. But we were actually pregnant before we fell pregnant with Willow and had a miscarriage, and we called that baby Billy. Weirdly enough, we never knew whether it was a boy or girl because I had my miscarriage at 11 weeks. I actually had a missed miscarriage, which is kind of, I probably had the miscarriage at 7 weeks, but when you have a missed miscarriage, your body like holds on to the baby and you don't get any signs of a miscarriage for kind of weeks on end. So I didn't get any like bleeding or anything until 11 weeks. And that was like horrific, an awful experience. We actually, the day I had my miscarriage, Jackson actually went to see a clairvoyant and she told him that we would have 3 pregnancies but only 2 babies. And then I was pregnant and I was like, well, what if it's this baby we're going to lose? And then I literally started bleeding like 2 hours later. And so it was really traumatic and really sad, and I just felt like devastated by it. But we didn't know the gender of the baby because I lost it before that was able to be discovered. So we called that baby Billy because it was kind of that androgynous name. Like it wasn't girl, it's not a boy, like, you know, it can be either. We were in the US and Willow was like 4.5 months old and we found out that we were pregnant, and it was a shock. Like I wasn't even in the country. Like it was wild. Anyway, from the get-go, kind of being like, I was like, I kind of have this sense that like this is like Billy, like this is the baby, like I don't know, like I kind of just had this sense that like it was like her time, like it was her time to now be born. And I think, you know, when you've had a miscarriage, like you kind of always like, I always just thought like it just wasn't that baby's time. And then when we fell pregnant with Billy and it was like this really crazy thing, it was like, I think it was that baby. And so we were like, let's call it Billy. Like it just felt right for us. I don't know if this is making sense. It makes sense in mine and Jackson's brain. So yeah, it was our little angel baby Billy, and we just loved the name. Like she's just like a little rock star. I'm doing a dreadful job of my makeup, by the way, but it is looking gorgeous. God, this is the annoying thing about having a fringe. Also guys, I'm so in love with having my brows laminated. I forgot how much I love it. And considering like this was my beauty business, like this was my life, my like income, I can't believe I stopped doing it. It's so weird. How we look, like stunning. I'm obsessed with this makeup. Okay, next question is how I'm feeling about my move. I'm feeling fab. I'm feeling amazing about the move because we have an amazing company called Made Home who are helping us with our move. So I'm going to feature them heavily next week because we are moving next week, guys. We are moving next week, so they will be featured heavily in the vlog next week, which is so exciting. So I'm going to talk you through everything, but I'll link their stuff below. You can have a look. We are getting one of their packing essentials, unpacking, moving day coordination, project management kind of experiences, and I feel unbelievably calm considering I'm moving our whole house, 2 cats, 2 babies, 2 adults into a new home literally next week. Unbelievable. It's so wild to me that this is so, like, I feel so calm to the point that I actually messaged one of the girls from Made Home yesterday saying like, I feel too calm. Like, are you sure there's nothing I'm meant to be doing right now? Like, what do I need to do? But I feel calm about the move. I cannot wait. I'll let you know how this goes in terms of long wear, but let me just go get some light on my face so you can see. Oh, it feels like dewy. I really like it, especially like I feel like I could wear this for every day, like just if I'm like just doing a quick drop off with the girls, I could just do 1 layer, or if I'm wanting more coverage like I did today, 2 layers. Gorgeous. So guys, just quickly on a side note, like why is there all this stuff like this around my house? Just random knick-knacky bits. I just got a delivery from a local brand, so I thought I may as well take you through it because you're here. It's actually clothing for the girls and they've got big sales on at the moment. They're called Worn Creations. Let me get one of their things. So look how cute this is. Cutest little romper. I feel like Willow would love to wear it with like a full, like a pink frilly top underneath. So adorable. This is the brand. Okay, so I also got it in so cute. Like, I feel like this would be really good in summer as well, and then transitional, and can wear it in winter with like even like a big sloppy joe. I got it quite big for B to be able to wear, but I think Lo would be able to wear this as well. But then I got Willow this top. I think this top was like 20 bucks. Look how cute this is. It's like a little pinafore. Oh my god, I'm pulling it out. I'm the worst at this, guys. Like, God help us. It's like a little pinafore top, and then it's got the cutest little crossover at the back. Like, I know Willow will be screaming for this because she's obsessed with pink, but how adorable. And like I say, it's a local brand. I'm obsessed with supporting local businesses. So if you're a local business, let me know. I don't want a discount code. I don't want anything like that. Send me a link. Let me buy some stuff and showcase it, because this is what makes me so obsessed. Like, I just love the thought that would have gone into this. Amazing. Amazing. Hey guys, it's actually like the next day. I ended up filming my full nighttime routine, but then realized the vlog itself would have gone for like an hour, and I was like, okay, that's just too long. Like, we were already hitting the half-hour point. So I decided to scrap my nighttime routine and end the vlog here. Maybe let me know if you would have loved to see a longer vlog, and I will know for next time. But at this point, I feel like an hour-long vlog is a lot. You don't need to see a movie of my day. So I've cut it here for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I just want to again say thank you to our beautiful video sponsor this week, Naked Wines. Honestly, guys, Jackson and I have been indulging in some of the most beautiful wines and trying wines that like I wouldn't usually go for. So I am so thankful for Naked Wines, and I definitely recommend using their service. It's such a cool way to be able to support local Aussie and New Zealand winemakers, and to try out some different types of wines that maybe you wouldn't. Get a mix box, guys. I got a mix box and it was so cool. I obviously still have a lot of wine to try, but I also really love the fact that I've got wine in my cupboard now that I can offer to guests. I have a few sommelier type friends that like to think they know a lot about wine, so I would love for them to come over and try some of these, and for once I don't feel intimidated about offering them a glass of wine at my house. So make sure that you click the link in my description and comments to sign up for Naked Wines. Again, there's no locking contracts or anything, guys. It is a subscription service, but it has that little twist. So jump online, click the link in my description, and order yourselves a beautiful case of wine, because like, why wouldn't you when you're getting $100 off? Also, guys, just please don't forget to like and subscribe. We are literally, like, I'm so close to getting 1,000 subscribers, which is unbelievably cool. And lately I've had so many new people reach out to me, so I feel like YouTube is finally getting on the track of pushing my videos further and further, which is so exciting. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's hit that 1,000 subscribers for the Sydney Mumma, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next vlog. It's the moving vlog.